Checking here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, I thought it would be fun to do an update wish list or idea video. We haven't done this in a long time, so the biggest thing that I'm hoping that comes out with this dev video, if it ever comes out, because we've been waiting quite a while, is something big, something new, something that needs to come to the game, something that hasn't come to the game in a very long time. And to me, that's new troops. I think that's what the game needs. I think it's been a long enough time since we had Crying Ears added to the game that I feel like everybody is ready for new troops. And you take a look at... okay, let's do some defensive stuff today. You take a look at a game like Clash of Clans, very similar to Boom Beach in many aspects. They have a whole new... they brought in a whole new resource to bring in new troops through that way. So maybe this would work in the same fashion. We'll talk a bit more about that in a second, but I got no prototypes, guys. So this is going to be probably a pretty quick hammerman. So the way they could do it, I think, would be, you know, trying to stick with the pirate theme, the military theme, the not really pirate theme. Well, kind of maybe. I don't know. Boom Beach is weird. It's like it's like a futuristic military theme, but it's also old at the same time. So basically the chicken's idea would be for them to come out with a new resource, and I think what would make sense would be for that to be silver, because they have gold. Why not have silver? It's kind of you know, it kind of fits in with the same kind of era, and you know, you got your wood, stone, and iron. I think silver just makes sense, or like bronze or something like that. And then you can get a new armory. Call it something else. Call it the laboratory or something like that. Actually, that's what they call in Clash of Clans. So I don't know, maybe something different or similar. But either way, let's just dive into the troops the chicken has crafted here, guys, and make sure to let me know what you think down below in those comments. So the first one. Now I don't have any names for these guys just yet. I'll leave that up to you guys. But so the first one would be like a field artillery soldier. So how this would work is he would set up a mini mortar on the beach that does massive damage to all nearby buildings, but cannot shoot the HQ, and he has very minimal health. So you can throw him out on the beach. If he gets hit by a sniper tower or something, he's done. And we'll say he costs, depending on how useful he actually would be, anywhere from 6 to 14 GBE maybe. And the idea would be like you put a couple scorchers out beside him, you throw some heavies out or something like that, and you know, he wouldn't be very helpful to smoky style tactics, but for just kind of running and gunning, I think it would be pretty fantastic, especially if you're able to take out some key defenses with him just based on his placement. I feel like a lot of strategy could come into that. I think that would be interesting, and I feel like it fits in very well with the kind of Boom Beach Boom Beach style of things. So to have a guy come out on the beach, he sets up a mortar. Maybe it's the Hammerman mortar, the what is it called? Like the I don't know, the machine. The super mortar. The super mortar, that's what it was, right? Something like that, anyways. And it just launches out and it attacks a couple key defenses. But it doesn't shoot at the HQ, because then it would probably be broken in some sense where you could just throw him out and then he just like is able to snipe just at the HQ himself. I'm sure there would be instances where that would happen. So to try to avoid that, to try to make these somewhat balanced, I think that is how they would have to do it. So here's the next one. So I think this would be really interesting, having one boat of special forces troops. And the way these guys work is they're like mini permanent hero abilities that you sacrifice using a boat of regular troops for, but then you get the special ability the whole time. And the way it works is he moves up with your troops constantly, so you can't really smoke him or flare him or anything, so then he doesn't become broken for operations or anything like that. But the way it would work, and obviously it's not going to work, you can't have like a permanent ice shield ability because that's just broken. Maybe it just, you know, it spawns up for a couple seconds, dies, spawns up, dies, something like that. But I think it would be interesting just to have like, you know, like one boat of like 6 like general looking guys that are able to just have like a constant battle orders going. Maybe you can select the ability that they have, customize it a little bit like you can with the heroes right now. And then just have them running up the beach and just giving like your RZM attack like a permanent battle orders to attack the base with. I think that would be pretty interesting, something like that. And then the next one we have, guys. This one's a little off the rails. It's a little off the rails, but here out the chicken. So this one's called Tunnel Digging Cavalry. So this is how it would work. Special units that dig underground toward the back of the HQ and then run towards the beach with a short-lasting shield. And their shield could be just, it starts off as an ice shield. As soon as that goes down, then they have the Iron Will. But the whole idea is that they distract all the defenses for a short amount of time while your troops are coming off the beach. And how strong that shield is, I don't know. They'd have to test that and see what works, see what doesn't work. Would they follow flares? Probably not. That would be a little too silly. But I think that would be interesting, just to throw out a bunch of guys that go on these that go on these horses that dig underground and then come out from behind the HQ with like a big shield and distract everything for I don't know, anywhere from a few to a lot of seconds. Yeah, and the whole idea is they just distract some fire from the main kill squad that's coming in off the beach. So that's the tunnel digging cavalry, guys. So, and then here's the next one. Now, I think this troop idea right here, guys, I think this is the best one. And I feel like it would be a lot of fun for the people that are max level, only interested in operations, don't necessarily clear their map for any reason other than intel. And here's how it works. So this guy is the military intelligence guy. Again, you guys let me know the names down below in the comments. So this would be an annoying guy. He takes up one boat space. It's just one guy who doesn't always listen to flares, etc. But if you keep him alive for the duration of the attack, you net bonus intel. Anywhere from, I don't know, 1 to 4, 1 to 3, 1 to 5. Whatever makes sense. And he's just kind of hard to control. Make him like how Brick was when she first was released and was broken and didn't follow flares or anything. Something like that, where he just kind of runs amok and you have to keep him alive in order to get that that next level of intel. He doesn't stay under smokes very well. Something like that I think would be a lot of fun and would just be interesting to see. And, you know, it brings in that extra intel, which... of course, everybody is interested in. Are we going to be able to take this, guys? It looks like we are, eh? And boom. So that was stage 5, I think. So that's all I got from the new troops, guys. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments what you think of the field artillery soldier, the special forces units, the tunnel digging cavalry, and the military intelligence guy. Definitely interested to hear your thoughts, concerns, feedback, etc. on that one. And yeah, you know, like, we're still waiting on this dev video. It's been so long now that it's got to be something big at this point. There has to be something there that they're working on or tweaking, or maybe they were about to release, but then they found out it was broken. I honestly have no idea. They haven't told us anything yet. So I'm just speculating with you guys. But I feel like if they're going to bring something big, it's probably, it should be a new troop at this point. It should be new troops at this point, because we waited long enough. With the current troops that we have, bringing in a new resource to just like continually drop new troops in over the next year or so, I think that would be really good for the game and something that everyone would want to see, and it would just be exciting in general. So yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Make sure to let me know what you think down below in that comment section. Thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out. Bye.